was good. It has been a while, but here we are. I wanted to come today and tell whoever is listening and watching, it's time to get to work. I don't know who needs to hear it, but it is time. The time is not tomorrow. The time is not next week. The time is not next month. The time is not next year. The time is now. If you stumbled across this video, then this is your perfect sign from the great Lord himself telling you, hey, it's time to get off our ass and get to it. This is like very, very heavy on my spirit right now. Like I felt the need to have to speak this into the camera because I feel it for myself. I feel it for myself genuinely. And if you can resonate with this too, it's like there's a tug in my spirit right now. Like where I'm at in my life, where I'm like where I thought I was supposed to be, or just I guess what the world like kind of engraves in our heads and what we're supposed to be at a specific age. It looms and it comes like a bus, dog. It comes like a bus and it hits you out of nowhere. And I've been feeling this thing like crazy lately. Like at first I didn't understand what the feeling was. It just kind of came. It was just like a feeling of like overwhelming anxiety. And what I did in the complete wrong way, so don't do it this way, is I started projecting it onto other people. I didn't know what it was, so my way of doing it, because of my unhappiness within myself, was to push it onto other people. And let's just say it's not a recipe for something good, okay? It's not a good recipe. But if you have that tugging thing in your spirit right now, dog, something that just is calling you, something to just be like, hey, like, what am I doing? Like really, like, what are we doing here? Like, it's that urge. It's like something inside you that's telling you, like, I gotta do something. Like, what am I doing? Like, I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I don't want to live this 9-to-5 life. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Like, it's your spirit, bro. It's your spirit calling you and telling you, like, something has to change. And it's very uncomfortable. It is very, very uncomfortable. But you know, like there's just something in you that knows deep down, like, something has to change. And when that comes, it's very overwhelming at first. But the more you sort of like start to understand it and stuff, the easier it gets to kind of like bring your mind back down to earth and get grounded and understand and realize, like, okay, I just got to get the ball rolling. And so, like I said, that I'm speaking from personal experience and stuff. And if it resonates with you, awesome. But for me, I'm like, I've been in this like constant cycle of waking up, going to work, doing this stuff, getting off, my job draining me, doing all this, and then coming home and then doing all these things, and like waking up the next day and doing it again, and then waking up every day, by the way, doing the same stuff over and over and over again, and then not seeing any results is probably the most like draining like thing, like mentally, spiritually, physically, that you can go through. And I sound like I'm complaining right now, and really it's okay, I'm definitely complaining, but I do want to say that the complaining won't get you anywhere. And maybe I'm kind of just like making this too, like for me as well, to just be like, yo, like let's stop complaining, let's just keep going, let's trust in God, and let's keep doing what I'm supposed to do in order to get to where I need to go. It's exhausting, bro. And like honestly, the way that this system is set up, it's meant to keep you exactly in this position, like a constant like hamster wheel, like every single day doing the same stuff, draining you, that like you have no drive, no ambition to like do anything creative, do anything for yourself. It's like we're stuck in this stuff and we're distracted too. It's like people are on their phones, people have porn addictions, people playing video games all the time, like people smoke, people drink, people doing this, people doing that, like social media, everything is just cluttering our minds. And it's like you mix that in on top of a 9-to-5 job, on top of bills, on top of a relationship, on top of other priorities. If you have a family, if you have kids, like there's just so much that comes in and it drowns you and it keeps you stuck in this bubble. And sooner or later, before you know it, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, and you're like, where did all the time go? I did all this. I've been like, I thought I was doing stuff, but like now you're here and it's like, yo, like what happened all the time? Like where did everything go? And then you're living with that regret. I'm like, dang, I should have did something. And for me, like I feel so called in this current moment in time. It's like, it was like something awakened in me, because for the longest I was like, I've been so comfortable, man. And like in my new walk with like Jesus, I've been trying to hold on to this comfortable old life, old habit, old things that I've just been so used to, because it's easy, it's comfortable, like to not have responsibility, to not want to take a leap of faith, to not want to take a step is like the most comfortable thing, but it's the most dangerous thing, because you get stuck in that, bro, and then you'll, like I said, be in your 30s, 40s in the exact same position that you were. And it's so, God, it's so annoying, because we see everybody else living their lives. We see everybody else doing things that are our age or that we want to do, right? But it just doesn't align with the path that we're trying to go down. And it's like, dang, like honing in and like grinding and like putting my foot on the gas and like this specific stuff, like I know it'll pay off in the long run, but like being in the thick of it is annoying, right? But it is completely worth it. And for anybody watching that like is in the same boat too, keep your foot on the gas. Have grace for yourself, but also be patient. This is a journey. It takes time. It takes time for things to fall into place. It just does. It takes time. But God sees the work that you're putting in, everything that you're doing behind closed doors, all those hours that you're putting into yourself, all those hours that you're putting into a hobby, all those hours you're putting into something creative for yourself. It will pay off. It will. It'll just take time. And guess what? In the midst of that too, God is working on you internally. You just have to keep the faith. I don't know why I felt so called to do this video. Maybe it was really just to hear it out loud for myself. But if this resonates with you, man, let this be a sign to you that it's time to get to work. That life that you want, that dream that you have constantly playing in your head every day, every night, is real, and it can be attained, it can be accomplished, but you have to put in the work, and you can't sit on your ass anymore. You got to just get up. It's scary, it's hard, it's gonna be uncomfortable, and there's gonna be days where you're just like, man, like ain't nothing happening. But it's in those times that you still do the hard work that it pays off in the long run. Still doing things when you don't want to do them, still getting up, still doing the things that you know align with the path that you want to go down, align with the path that God has set out for you. It all pays off. It just takes time. It just takes time. And us, man, as humans, oh my God, we are so impatient. I am extremely impatient. And if you're watching and you can relate, we're going to be all right. We just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. It's baby steps. This thing of life is a journey. One foot in front of the other, foot on the gas, and just keep going. And don't look back. Don't look to your side. Don't look to your other side. Don't look at what anybody else has going on around. Focus on what you feel called to do. Focus on what it is that you feel called to do. And if you don't know what you want to do, spend time with God, man. Pray on it. Ask Him for guidance. Say, God, give me the discernment to know what I need to do. Father God, give me the ambition or drive or just guide my footsteps in a direction that can lead me where you want me to go. Let God use you, man. Let Him use you in any way possible, and just trust. Just trust, because these things will fall into place, bro. It has happened for me in the span of 4 months from earlier this year up until January, February, March. Okay, yeah, about 4 months from January to April. So much had happened in that time when I just let God control me and I let Him use me. And then the aftermath of that month, and then now the start of this month, I've kind of tried to take control of things myself, and it's thrown me for a loop. It's thrown me off course. And honestly, like I'm going back to whatever this man says, hey, goes. Okay. So let that be a sign too. Stop trying to control everything and just trust the process, dog. Trust it. Put in the work, even when you don't want to. If it means working an 8 to 10 hour shift and getting off, and you have a 2 to 4 hour window to get things done creatively, get things done in a hobby, anything that is an investment back into yourself, spend that time. It doesn't matter, even if it's 30 minutes. Any time that you can have to spend on yourself, invest that time, and it will pay off. Anytime. Trust the process and stay gooey.